The other thing I love, bootlegs. Now, I think we all eventually have come across a bootleg before in our past. We all know what a bootleg is. It's like some trying to copy some original selling products and stuff. Now, I love bootlegs because they're just so funny. They're like leeches, but unlike a real leech, bootlegs are actually kind of funny. What bootlegs do is essentially LARP off something that already exists. You have some that's original, and then someone comes along and decides, I'm gonna make that. I'm doing that. And then they make something. But more often than not, it's inferior. It's great. I love it. And there's many different types of bootlegs. For example, there's Hero Men Continue. This is a bootleg of Power Rangers, I'm pretty sure. I'm not really familiar with Power Rangers. I didn't really enjoy it as a kid. But this is not official. No way. Hero Men Continue. Why? Hero World. Oh, 2 euros. 2 euros for this. Yeah, this is very obviously a bootleg. And what many of these kinds of bootlegs are, it's like the person that is familiar with these properties, they look at this and they immediately know that something's wrong. They won't fall for this. This is more something like you give to a little kid who isn't really concerned about the validity of some. They don't really care. They just saw the funny looking Power Rangers and they buy it. And they ask for the mothers. And because they're so cheap, their parents buy it. And it also fools people who don't know anything about it. You know, your parents who know that little Timmy likes Power Rangers and they see the Power Rangers and they buy it, except this isn't official. Joke. But these are very obvious bootlegs, obviously. Here's another example. Variety Hero Team. What a team this is. It's very clearly a Gundam bootleg, which is funny. Here in Portugal, where I live, there are so many Gundam ripoffs, Gundam bootlegs, and I swear I don't think anybody knows what Gundam is. Not even the anime freaks out there. You'll ask them, "Hey, do you know what Gundam is?" And they go,
"Oh yes, Evangelion."
But these are obvious bootlegs. No one's gonna fall for this except your grandma. Then there's more egregious bootlegs like this Nendroid Sonic bootleg that actually fooled me into thinking it was a real one. I mean, I'm glad I own it, I love it, but I just keep it in the box because I think the box is cooler than the actual toy. Well, it's not really a toy, it's more of a figurine. I'm sure someone's gonna be upset that I called an android a toy. Yeah, it's alright, I suppose, but this is pretty egregious. It even has, look, it even has the thing. It even has the thing. An Android series. This is not an Android. Look, it's got the branding and everything. This is criminal. It's bizarre. Here's another one that doesn't really fool anybody. Robots transform. It's a Transformers bootleg. It's got transform, I suppose. Yeah, it's alright. You notice how I'm keeping most of these in their package? Yeah, the package is more fun. Actually, though, you'll notice that some of these are already open. That's because I've opened them in the past. Then I just put them back in their boxes. It's not really that interesting. I honestly just like the box more. This Hero Men Continue. This is better. This is better than the toy. This is trash. This is awful. I just keep it in the box. It's funnier. These kinds of bootlegs. This is Soldier Doll series, ready for action. Super Soldier series. I mean, that's interesting. It's not really a bootleg of anything. It's just a soldier figure. Oh, never mind. There's bootleg Years of War artwork on this. Why? It's nonsensical, really. Bootlegs are just this brilliant thing. It's a weird world. You know what? I'm kind of warm to them. I kind of like bootlegs. This, for example, is a bootleg. This is a bootleg Bionicle that I've owned for over a decade at this point. I've owned this ever since I was a child. I love this thing. Some of these things have to be replaced, of course. This is not its original piece. This elastic is also not its original piece. But I've owned this ever since I was a child. I love this thing. I love this Bionicle. And it does this. It's a chicken. I love it. Bootlegs are interesting to me. I love them. And there's this weird thing, of course. It's like, yeah, it's clearly not legal. Or, well, it is. It's sold in stores. It's kind of legal, but is it? I mean, very clearly, I think the original companies can just ask this shit to turn off. But I don't know.